Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make is pumpkin spice oatmeal cookies. These are really easy, and at this time of the year, I think everybody likes the flavor of pumpkin. These are the pumpkin morsels. You can, substitute whatever type of morsels that you want, and this cookie will come out tasting delicious. So anyway, let's start. I already put in a cup of butter into my mixing bowl. Now you can do this with your hand mixer. I find again it's much faster with my stand. And well, let's go over to the dry ingredients. You're going to need 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. You're also going to be putting in 1 teaspoon of baking soda into that flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and you're also going to be putting in 1 cup of your oats, your oatmeal. Okay, I'm sorry, correction, a 1/2 cup. I'm sorry about that, a 1/2 cup of your oatmeal, and then just stir that together with your spoon, and then we're going to set that aside. Okay. All right, the next thing is, of course, we're going to start creaming that butter and breaking it up. And as we're going to do that, we're going to be adding 1 cup of brown sugar to the butter. And the butter was at room temperature, and I did cut it up into small pieces. And I'm going to raise my speed a little bit here to get things going for the video. Okay, you're also going to be needing granulated sugar, so it's 1 cup of granulated sugar. Now you'll want to beat this till it becomes quite light and quite fluffy, but I'm going to move it along due to the video. So I'm just going to raise the speed a little bit. And then I just want to get in there and get those sides clean and get to the bottom here. And then I'll show you just in another second or so what we have here. Okay. Well, not that easy to lift out. There we go. Okay. We're going to be also putting in eggs, and you'll need 2 of them. I have them at room temperature, and I'm going to beat in the first one. Once it's mixed in well, then I'll add now the second. And then it's going to become very smooth, and you'll really start to see it come together that it's very fluffy. I'm going to raise my speed. Okay, let's take another look of what we got so far. There we go. We got that nice creamy mixture. Okay. All right. Now we're also going to be putting in vanilla. So you'll need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then again, we're going to just beat that till it's all come together. And again, it looks very light and very fluffy. Now all we have to do is start adding our dry to our wet. And we'll do that a little at a time on low. Now on these cookies, you'll get about 3 dozen if you make them a 1-inch ball. If you want to make them bigger, go ahead. You might just have to adjust your baking time a little bit. I almost have this all combined. Just add a little more here. Okay, almost there. All right, here we go. And then course it starts to make the cookie dough, and it starts to clean the sides of your bowl here. Okay, so I'm just going to just beat that for just a few seconds here. It's a heavy type cookie dough, yet the cookie comes out very moist and very chewy, but when you're mixing it, it's dense. This dough is dense. I'm just going to take off my excess off my paddle here. And we'll set that aside. Okay, and I'm just going to, again, just bring everything and check the bottom of that bowl, because you know how our mixing bowls, it just tends to stick down there. Okay, and of course then you're going to need 12 ounces, 1 bag of, I'm using the pumpkin spice morsels. Or as I said earlier, you know, you could use another type of morsel in this spice oatmeal cookie that will, I'm sure, taste really good. And then just, you know, work them in so that they're as even as possible and evenly distributed. Okay. All right, and let me show you what the dough looks like so far. And this is what it looks like, okay? And you're going to need, of course, a cookie sheet or a cookie pan. You don't have to spray it or anything like that. If you want to put parchment paper down, that's also great. And then with a teaspoon, I'm just going to grab a well-rounded teaspoon, and with my hands just form a 1-inch ball. And you do want to place them at least 2 inches apart. They are going to spread, you know, not a lot, but enough that you don't want them too close. So at least 2 inches. And I'll just roll one more. Again, a 1-inch ball. Put them in your oven, your preheated oven at 375, and they'll take you anywhere from 9 to 11 minutes. And then again, then you will get 3 dozen if you make them 1 inch. Now I'm going to just rinse my hands here quickly, because I had raw cookie dough on my hands. And I'm going to show you what these cookies look like when they bake up. They really come out so pretty. They're a real pretty golden brown on the top. On the bottom, it'll be very, very nice medium brown. What I also would suggest to do is let them, when they come out of the oven, let them sit on the tray for just a minute or two, and then transfer them to a cooling rack so they don't break for you. And when you break open the cookie, you'll have a nice crisp cookie on the top and the bottom, and then the center will be chewy. And it's really a great tasting little cookie and pretty easy to make. So there you have it. Pumpkin spice oatmeal cookies. Great for the holidays or any time of the year. I hope you try this recipe, and if you like it, leave a comment, because I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching Diane Lovetobake. And please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon.